Hello everybody, welcome to Stories the Path of Destinies. This is a action-adventure RPG set in a sort of fantasy universe. It's being published and developed by Spearhead Games and will be coming out on April 12th, 2016. The developers were kind enough to send me an early copy to take a look at. This game is pretty cool. Has a fantastic art style, really good voice acting and sound design, and it has this sort of choose-your-own-adventure type of gameplay. So you'll see that as we go. We're gonna jump into a new game. Yes, X to continue. That's weird.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
So there you go. Just a little background information. And we play as Reynardo, the kind of... I think he was like some sort of bad guy, but then he swore to his mother that he would stop. So now, I think it's kind of the classic being called out of retirement story and being plunged into some sort of adventure. And this game does have all the long loading screens that are kind of boring. So I might cut this out.
The kid was looking down.
There we are.
Watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
There we are. Yeah, so this is the gameplay. Just top down, kind of, I don't want to say isometric because I always use it incorrectly, but third person action adventure. Really beautiful game. Look at that. Just look at the distance down there. So we're kind of on these floating islands, it seems like. They are moving around. So we kind of get a feel of... what was that? BioShock Infinite kind of feel from it. That seems pretty cool. So we just have... I'm playing with the controller. You can do a mouse and keyboard. I think they said controller is recommended, but it seemed to work well on both. And that's all we have right now is just attack and run around. So let's go chase after the kid, find that book. Look at that. Ah, such a beautiful looking game. I love little touches like that, where the birds just flew away. Always makes interesting.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Game on. Alright. So basic attack, kind of hack and slash gameplay. There are combos you can see up in the top left there. We kind of have a combo counter. And then there are counter attacks. So there you go. You just point towards them and hit attack. So I'm going to wait for one of them to attack. And that's cool how they do surround you. Really reminds me of the sort of Assassin's Creed combat. Though it's a little bit easier. I don't know. I wasn't great at comboing those. Or at least counter attacking. Then again, I haven't played one since like the second Assassin's Creed, so maybe they changed it. I don't know. There's been like 58 of them, haven't there? A rough estimate.
Flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
That's cool. I have a soft spot for this sort of fantasy genre where it's kind of futuristic but yet fantasy. Okay, so we can hold X to grab and release, so we can grab people. We can chuck them off the edge. Grab people, chuck them off the edge. Ooh, there it goes. They're crows, though. You think they'd be fine. This doesn't really seem like a death sentence. They would just fly away.
Oh, right. the Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid...
Wow, way to be a jerk.
Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts.
They sure do say kid a lot.
Hero sword.
So we're gonna do some looting here.
Wind.
And then we're gonna craft ourselves a hero sword. So they're crafting in RPG elements like skill distribution, whatnot. So there we go, crafting. Yep. Okay. Okay, you have enough resources crafted for a sword. Now we're gonna hit X and upgrade it because it told us what we needed, and luckily it was all in that chest. So current level 1, look badass. Next level 2 allows to heal oneself, and we need a bunch more ore for that. So there you go. We got a sick new sword now, and now we can use this to go through the Hero's Gate.
Settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Reynardo's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her, and she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was, just the kid.
So
to a ledge. It was
the
too far
book.
to jump.
I'm pretty sure it's something necessary for like the rebellion against the evil emperor, or, you know, classic storytelling and whatnot.
Where'd you find a hook? I harped, said the kid. Wise ass kid. Hey, look out behind you. Q, said Reynardo. Oh, ravens.
It's because they proved such a difficult task before. Oh, you can push them into each other. That's pretty cool. Ah, he got me. Dang it. Oh, there we go. I was just bragging, but you know.
Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down.
Okay, so I think that meant we just leveled up.
He hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. He'd done it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
The one that just popped up out of the ground for some reason. Alright, so there we go. We have a sort of skill tree system. Yep, skill info. We have 1 skill point to spend. So we have everything's hook, dash, combo time, combat stats, and stats. So yeah, freeze time, yeah, I'm just looking through all these. Dash through enemies, perfect strike, but we're gonna go ahead and learn hook shots.
It was
so
starting
that.
to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot.
And now we can press Y to grab on that.
Attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
So there you go. It's kind of a quick travel system. You can also use it in combat
There was the far
to like grab people.
She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kester run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him.
Oh, Star Wars
Something
references.
Told him the kid was
Classic.
about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off. No!
Don't do it!
The kid ran.
See Peter Rabbit?
And a goggler nailed him with its eye.
Oh, damn. Well, Peter's dead. Poor kid. Get sneak around and cha-cha! Oh man, cut that in half. Gross. Is he okay? Nope.
The book was unburned.
He doesn't look okay.
Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh,
damn, that's pretty grim.
Reynardo picked
Good
up
God.
the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now.
Oh dang, call to
He was
action.
going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a
Hero's
wanted
journey,
man.
etc.
Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
There we go. It's a perfect hero's journey. It's this sort of writing trope that's been around since ancient Greece and Rome. I mean, that's basically what the Iliad and the Odyssey were.
What was the big deal about the his book.
I was still picking that stuff up.
Maybe
Why
you
did...
should open it and find out.
It wasn't letting me pick all that stuff up. Just kind of immediately went over
All
there.
that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur.
So now we're skipping
And now
forward in
3 Raven
time,
scout ships were chasing him.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Reynardo could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk? Reynardo yelled back. Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life! It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Reynardo could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Reynardo had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Reynardo a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Reynardo could only rescue him. Reynardo dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
Okay, so this is where the sort of choose your own adventure aspects come in. You have 2 different choices here. So we could go rescue Lapino, or we could go for the Sky Ripper, like the ancient weapon of the gods. Let's go rescue Lapino. I'm always down for a good rescue mission.
Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? Reynardo's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
I wonder if it did that because I was doing that. That's interesting. So we have a workbench here. What do these gems do? I haven't actually looked at these. Gem socketing. This gem socketing menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that augment both your offensive and defensive capabilities. Your gauntlet has 3 sockets in which you can put gems. Select the sockets to see your gems. Okay. Each gem has 3 levels, and its effect increases with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade the gem's level. You find the gems in chests scattered throughout the boreas if you're lucky enough. Alright, so yeah, these are all locked. Currently don't have any. Cool. We'll have to check those out. And swords. Don't think. Yeah, we don't have enough ore for that. Void blade. Oh, that's just for the next one. Okay. Fire essence, water essence. Okay. So I have to keep an eye out for any sort of essences that may be around. Ooh, a chest. What do we got here? Ore, and I think that's water essence. Yep. So let's see, which one is that? It's Winter Throne. Okay. Freezes enemies. Cool. So we need a lot more water essence and ore. So yeah, I doubt we'll be able to upgrade anything anytime soon. Can't break that. Darn. Cabbages. Dang it. Those are massive. Good God. That looks oddly like the teleporter after you land in it in Enter the Gungeon. I was just playing that before I recorded this. Oh, look at this little village. Oh, we got ravens down there. Is he gonna drop us on them? Or do we just get to fly over them? Oh, cool. Alright. Well, that works.
The Ravens had taken the town. Reynardo had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals.
Oh god.
Reynardo hoped the people were
This is
just
incredibly
hiding.
violent. Jeez. They are not messing around. First the little kid dies, and oh, let's actually leave that there
firewall
case we need
will
help.
only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
Okay, so I think we need the fire sword or whatever that was, so we're probably going to be getting some fire essence up in this area soon. More health. Ooh, use altar. We don't have any skill points, so we can't. Let's see, what is that? Dash. Okay, let's get some skill points. Let's go fight some birds. Come here, birdie. And more water essence, cool. I guess we can't go that way. Do we go through here? Yeah, we can open this because we do have the hero sword. That's right. How awesome would it be if we still use like swords to open doors? Or not still like we ever did, but just walk home like, oh, where's my sword?
Said Reynardo.
Come here, birdies. Come here, you stupid birdies. Block! Ha 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 ha. Finish him off. What are you doing? Okay. Let's wait for it. That's cool. You can kick them into each other. Come here, you. Oh! Okay, I want to throw this guy off the edge. Haha! Badass. There he goes. Whee!
Just trying to teach you how. Ravens were landing everywhere.
That was a pretty
The
sweet
advanced
catchphrase.
He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast.
Okay, does that mean we have a skill point? Oh, I can't go back and use the
They weren't
altar.
picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Where is the rabbit? I'm getting to sort of, just from the characters and stuff, an Armello feel, or the old books. So was it Redwall? With like the mice? Just any sort of fantasy setting with anthropomorphized animals will give me that kind of reference or feeling. I mean, everything about this game just looks so nice looking. Normally I'm not a fan of these sort of top-down adventure games, but this one is pretty cool. Mainly because it's not like a dungeon crawler. Most of the games that are in this setting are just like in dark, grimy dungeons. Everything about this game is just bright and beautiful and
Reynardo felt like he was
happy.
ready to learn new things. It was
Supernatural
starting to
dash,
come
left
back
and
to him.
A.
Something you've never completely
Oh, that's
forgotten.
cool.
Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd
Okay,
probably
oh, it
learn.
looks like we have 2 bars of stamina down there that we use. Ow. Block. Ahaha. Oh, it's awesome. You can like get behind him. Block. I want to throw the last one off the edge. Dang it. That's cool. Little combat reports after, so it shows you how much XP you got, kills, things like that. Oh, going to the graveyard.
A chill run down his back. Well,
I bet there's going to be skeletons. Oh, we're going to have to fight skeletons. This altar. We didn't gain any skill points. Spooky, scary skeletons. Oh, no, just ravens. Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Hey! There we go.
He's in a swirl.
Oh, there we go.
Newly remembered knowledge.
Let's go use the altar now.
Needed to focus.
Okay, we can do perfect strike. Attack immediately when the previous attack hits the land of perfect strike. Bonus damage and bonus combo, or I can't read today. And double combo bonus. Slow down time after a successful counter until your next action. Take a breather and play your next move. Countering an attack now causes damage. Actually, slowing time sounds pretty
Missed
sweet.
his old skills. He welcomed them back like he was at a reunion.
So what did that do? Hold on, how do I open up my skill thing? Maybe I can only edit the altar. I think it was after a successful counter, so you can kind of plan your next move. They had a similar mechanic in Assassin's Creed, I think. Is that Lapino? What's up, buddy?
Dirty and bloody, Reynardo finally reached
Lapino.
Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Reynardo recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Well, there we go. We'll pick up from here in the next episode of Stories, The Path of Destiny, guys. Leave a like if you did enjoy and want to see more. I'll see you next time. Bye.